We're archery whitetail deer hunting in Manitoba's Interlake region. I was fortunate enough to notch my tag, and I've got my top 5 tips for your next archery deer hunt. For the first tip, practice makes perfect. Long before season opens, you need to get out there and shoot your bow. As you get more comfortable with your bow, start stretching those distances out a little bit. Long range practice makes for short range perfection. For my next tip, scouting is key. This season I used a 2-pronged approach. I got multiple trail cameras out early and let them do the work. That allows me to put miles on the gravel road with the spotting scope and lets me scope multiple areas at once. For the next tip, it's all about location and what I call the 3 pillars of deer hunting: food, water, and shelter. In general, for shelter, deer like big bush for a bedding area. This year was particularly dry, so we really focused in close to a water source, and we positioned the ground blind on a travel corridor on the edge of a field that the deer have been grazing in. For the next tip, it's know your ranges. What I like to do when I get in the blind or a tree stand is grab my rangefinder and pick out different landmarks in front of me on all my shooting lanes and just get a good idea from all angles how far things are. That way, when a deer enters your shooting lane, you already have a good idea of how far that deer is. For the last tip, take your scent control seriously. This year, we did, and from managing the wind, scent sprays, and even an ozone generator, we noticed significantly less deer winding us in the blind, and we even had a deer come within just a few feet and never smelt us at all. I hope these archery whitetail tips are helpful for you to close the distance on a mature Manitoba whitetail in the future. For more information on these tips, check out the blog post link below.